Hey guys, let's work on our thighs and waist today. I don't know about you, but I can always tone my thighs a little bit more and trim my waist a little bit more. So that's that workout that will get both of those results in one. This is, I would call it more like beginner level 1 workout, but it will still make you sweat and make you work a lot. I will also share a more advanced version or like level 2 progression workout. So if you feel that you've mastered this workout and you want to go to the next level, check out that video. I will link to it in the description below, and you'll be able to progress as you go through your workouts. So let's get to it. It's going to be a Pilates-inspired workout, so we'll start with a little warm-up. Lay on your mat. Align yourself with the back edge of your mat. So we have options here. You can go all the way flat down on your head. You can even take a little pillow and put it under your neck over here to feel more comfortable. You can be on your elbow, but if you're on your elbow, make sure that you're not sinking down. I will, for this workout, just stay down. It helps my neck relax and stay in neutral alignment. Bring your legs to the front edge of the mat. For this version, I'm going to bend my bottom leg slightly to give myself stability. Let's find our connections in our core support here. Through the top leg, reach out. Feel this hip moving away from your rib cage. Feel this lengthening. As you do this, you will feel that little opening under your waist. I want you to focus throughout the workout to keep this opening, like a line of ants can crawl under it, or a little mouse hole, whatever you want to think about. Lift the leg up and reach out through the hip. Here we go. Your top arm, your top hand is going to be slightly in front just for support in front of your chest. And you want to keep the shoulder as stable as possible, as if you're holding a pile of plates on your shoulder. You don't want them falling. So keep everything aligned. Just by even finding this position, you should already feel your muscles engaging. So reach out as if you're trying to make your leg about an inch longer. And from here, we're going to go just up and down. We don't have to go very far, but as you lift the leg up, think about reaching further. As you lower the leg down, think about reaching further. Keep going up and down. Your hips are staying stacked. We're doing 8 total. So we'll have 4 more. 3. You can even keep your hand on your hip if you just want to check. I like to do it just to make sure that I'm not rolling anywhere. Last one, lift it up. And you should be right, your leg should be right in line with your hip. It's not high, it's not too low, right here. We're going to start our side kicks, the front and back. Kick the leg forward to the point where you can maintain your torso still. Point your toes, kick back. Flex the foot, kick forward. Point your toes, back. Keep your torso still and back. We have 3 more here, so 6 total. And 2, and 1. Good. Find your line. Find your internal rotation from the hip joint, from your femur. Rotate where your knee is trying to look down at the floor. Very uncomfortable, unnatural position for all of us. And now lift and lower. The tendency over here would be to roll the hip forward, but I don't want you doing this. Keep it long. Keep reaching out through the hip. You have 3 more. You have 2. We have 1. Lift it up. We're going small circles, 5 each direction. 5, 4, 3. Think about drawing with your heel. 2, 1. Reverse. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Find your external rotation, so the knee is trying to look up at the ceiling or at the sky. Reach out further. Don't let yourself sink down. Push the hip away. You can keep your hand here just to see what your hips are doing. Kick it up and down. And up and down. You can go as high as your flexibility will allow you without letting this waist go up and down too much. You're working your waist already. and 2, and 1. Good. Bring your leg back into its parallel position. Bring your leg forward, as far forward, ideally 90 degrees or maybe a little bit lower as you can. Keep your leg parallel with the floor. Flex your foot. Hamstring curl. Bend the knee. Straighten up. Bend. Straight. Make sure that this thigh stays in place. If I put a glass of water on your leg over here, it's not going to spill over. It's not going to fall. We have 3. We have 2. Pull the stomach in and up. And 1. Good. Keep the knee bent. It's time for a little stretch. Place the knee down. And rotate your shoulders down. Ideally, you want both shoulders touching. But if it's not happening, it's okay. I want you to focus on the stretch in your hip. So the top part of your hip and your glute, this is what we're stretching right here. Really feels good here right now. Okay, let's continue. Reach your bottom arm out again. Bring the legs to the front. Both legs are going to be straight. We're going to be doing a baby star. So to prepare for this, top arm goes over your head. Take an inhale. On the exhale, lift up. So we're using the core to lift up, lengthen out through the crown of your head, lengthen out through the legs. Come back down. Keep your heels connected. And lift. And down. And lift. Just one more like this. Lift. And this is where we're doing baby star. So from the arms behind your head and the legs, everything's going to lift at the same time. On the exhale, lift up and down. Lift up and down. Think like your fingertips are trying to touch your heel. Try to keep your foot in parallel so your foot is not doing anything weird over there. You have 3 more, so 8 total. 2 and a 1. Excellent job. Let's give ourselves a little stretch. Bend your knee. Grab your ankle. Hip flexor stretch. We always can use a little bit more of that. Push the leg back. Push the hip forward. Push the heel towards your bottom. Feeling the stretch right here in the front of your hip. Feels good. Okay, let's go to the other side. Turn around. All the way down, starting with our side kicks again. Line yourself up. Make sure to get yourself in the position. Line up with the back edge of the mat. Bring the feet to the front edge of the mat. Bend your bottom leg. Position your head. Reach out through your top leg, through the heel. Find your mouse hole under the waist. Push the hips away. We're going up and down 6 times. 6, 5, 4, 3. Focus on keeping your hips stacked so they're not rocking back. Or 4. Last one. Lift it up. Bring your leg parallel with the floor. Let's kick it forward. Point your toes. Go back. And forwards. 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Good. Stay right here. Let's find out internal rotation. The knees looking down. Make sure you're rotating from the hip joint. That shouldn't feel like you have a lot of range of motion there. That way you're not rotating just from the ankle, but from the hip. And go up and down. 8. 7. Keep reaching out. 6. 5. Shoulders relaxed. Neck is relaxed. 4. 3. 2. I don't know, these guys always get me. I always feel them pretty fast. Last one. 5 circles, one direction. 5. Keep this internal rotation. 4. 3. 2. And a 1. Reverse. 5. 4. 3. 2. And a 1. Good. Let's find that external rotation. No movement in the pelvis. Not rocking anywhere. And kick it up and down. You can point and flex, or you can keep your foot pointed. Whatever feels best to you. Have 4 more. Just focus on keeping your torso still. That's the only thing I'm concerned about here. 2. Last one. Good. Hamstring curls. Flex your foot. Bring it forward as far as it will go. It's also a good hamstring stretch over here. And bend. And straighten. Bend. And straighten. We have 8 total, so 2 are already done. And 5, pull the stomach in and up. Keep reaching the hip away from your ribs. 4, 3. After this, we're doing a stretch. Last one. Good. Bend the knee. Drop the knee down. And go for the side. Feels good here. Good stretch. Good for the lower back. Good for hips. Let's go back to our waist. Stretch both legs out, one on top of the other. Keep your heels connected. Bottom arm is out. We're doing just the lifts first. Some people call this banana. Or we're just going to do the side ups. And lift up and down. As you're lifting up, try to keep as little strength or as little support in the bottom arm as possible. You're lifting up from the waist, not by pushing, jamming your shoulder up. 2, 1 more. And 1. Okay, let's go for a baby star. Arm and leg. Remember, take an inhale right here. As you exhale, lift, reach, everything reaches away from your ribs, from the crown of your head, and down. And up. And down. Try not to rock. Which is harder than it looks. And 3. Keep your neck long. Keep reaching out. Don't forget about that. Last one. And good. Bend the knee. Hip flexor stretch. Hold on to your ankle. Push the ankle towards your bottom. Push the hip forward. Knee further back. It's hip flexor stretch and also a big quad stretch over here. Okay? Turn around onto your stomach for a little transition before we continue with our waist. Place your hands one on top of the other, head on top of it. Just a good pillow for your forehead so you're not smashing your nose into the floor. Reach the legs out. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, feel like you're pulling your navel away from an ice cube under your belly button. So pull it in and up. Right, your abs should be engaged now. Bend your knees, heels together, knees apart like a little diamond or frog legs, and lift up and down. Excellent work for our glutes. Lift. Try to keep your upper body as relaxed as possible. It will work more soon. And we're adding pulses, 3 pulses at the top. 1, 2, 3, lower. 1, 2, 3, lower. 1, 2, 3, lower. You have 3 more times like this. 2. Last one. Good. Stretch out, reach out. Coming up. Changing our position, going for more of our waist work here. So we're going to get started. We're going to be doing all of this work on our elbow. You will have options here. We're going to be lifting up into our side plank. Now, if it's too much, if it doesn't feel right to you, bend your bottom leg. I'm going to show you the first one with my bottom leg bent. Straighten up the top one. Make sure that you have one straight line so this leg is not to the front or to the back. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to hold your balance. Look at your elbow. It should be right under your shoulder. Take an inhale and push up. So this whole under the side of your body is working right now. And lower. And push up. And lower. Now, if you're ready to go to our side support or side plank, I'm going to straighten up. Top leg is in the front. Bottom leg is Behind, you're gonna lift up and down, and up and down. We're doing 8 total, so we're 4 down, 4 more to go, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, so we're gonna take out that lowering. You can keep your head behind you, or your hand behind your head. You can reach out. I like reaching out. Take an inhale right here. On the exhale, lower, but don't touch. Just look at your fingertips and lift, trying to round your back, round your side of your body a little bit, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. You have 2 more. Lower, last one. Keep pushing away from the floor. That way you're not going to be dumping into your shoulder. You're not going to be sinking down. A couple more things here. We're going to add a little leg lift to this whole wonderful stuff. Again, feel free to keep your bottom leg bent if you need to. Lift up, hand either on your thigh, behind your head. I like it behind my head. And let's lift for 8, 7, 6. Keep pushing the floor away from you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. The top leg, bring it forward. You're going to lower and lift. Almost like a little stretch here. 2 more. Just a little mobility, a little stretch in your hip joint here. Lift and lower. Good. Let's go for a stretch on this side. Lift up. Legs up to the side. We're going to do a little mermaid. Arm goes up towards the ceiling. Let's go to the side. Stretch. Keep reaching out through the crown of your head. Your ear is close to your shoulder, so you're not dropping down. Lower the elbow down. Reach out through the other side. You're lifting up and over as if a cactus is growing under the side of your body, so you're lifting away from it. Now it's time to do the other side. Again, remember, I'm going to show the first one with my knee down. Elbow under your shoulder. Position yourself. Top leg is out. Find your line. Your hips are not backwards or forward. Take an inhale. Lift up. Engage your core. Lift the hip up and lower. One more time like this. And lower. If you're ready, feel free to straighten up that bottom leg and lift and lower. Lift and lower. We have only 4 more left here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reach the arm out. We're not going to be touching the floor completely, but again, if you need to lower yourself completely, feel free to do that. You're always listening to your body more than you're listening to me. Take an inhale. And exhale, lower. Look at your fingertips. It's not going to be a big movement. And lift up and over, round. And down. And up. And down. 2 more. Last one. Lower, rest. We have our leg lifts over here that are left. Again, either knee down, bent, or straight. Top one in the front, bottom one in the back. Take an inhale. Push away. I like to keep my fist over here as well. It gives me more strength to push away from the floor, so I'm not dumping into the shoulder. Lift, press out. Here we go. Hold it right here. Top leg, if you can, even if it's just an inch of a lift. I don't care how far your leg is going, how high it's going. I just want you to maintain your torso in one position. And this one's always tough for me. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring this leg forward, let's lower, and lift it back up. Little stretch. Lower, push up, lower, push up. Last one, lower, and push up. Good, coming up. Bend your knees. Our mermaid. Reach the arm up. Take an inhale. Lower to the side. Ah, feels so good on this side to stretch out. Come down onto your elbow, go up and over round. Find your imaginary cactus under your waist. Make sure you're not covering yourself with your shoulder. Open up. And bring yourself all the way up. Cross your legs in the front. If it's comfortable to you, take one big inhale. And exhale. Release the arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms come up. Find your breath again. Ground yourself. Calm down. Well, thank you for joining me for this workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're gonna feel your legs and your waist are gonna feel great tomorrow. Again, if you want to progress, make sure to check out the level 2 video that I'll be sharing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe to my channel to receive more free videos like this in the future. Thank you and see you soon. Bye.